So, hello everyone. Welcome to the session of Thoughtful Leaders. Today we have with us Professor Shakti Banerjee from Immersive Media Design at MIT Institute of Design, Pune. Hello, sir. Welcome. Thank you for sharing your availability for the interview session.
Thank you. Thanks for inviting me. Yeah.
So, sir, with your permission, shall we start with the questions?
Please.
Okay. Sir, can you briefly tell it about yourself?
About me?
Yes,
okay.
Sir.
So I'm from NID, National Institute of Design, and after I passing out from there, I was in the industry. I was into quite a bit of many kind of industry. Like I started with Times of India. I did a project for India Today in publication. And then actually I moved into the visual effects arena. I actually moved to Ramoji Film City, Hyderabad, and we have actually developed their a visual effects studio. And I was the core team member to develop that. It's called Mantra. And we did a lot of feature films, and we did a lot of advertisement, all into this visual effects and all. We got a national award for Hey Ram. There was a film by Kamal Hassan. We got a national award for visual effects, and then we got a silver screen award for Koi Mil Gaya. That was Hrithik Roshan movie. And I did a lot of movies, even for couple of them from abroad. I did for one French movies, which is called Obelix, Asterix and Obelix, which was largely done in India. And then I moved to Mumbai. I was actually doing with UTV, and I've been doing a lot of work into advertisement field, as well as a lot of interactive projects and all. And finally, I was also doing with the Z television network, where we did the corporate identity for Z for the South zone for Telugu and Tamil, and then and Kannada. And then actually I moved to academics, and I've been doing great in academics in terms of I was actually with graphic design, then I was heading digital game design in NID. We launched digital game design in NID, and then I moved to MIT Institute of Design. And here actually I have started a new discipline, which is a master's course on immersive media design. And this was something very new in terms of industry also, and we able to establish it, and actually it is going very well. We started in 2018, and this immersive media is a kind of a very new in terms of industry, as well as we are talking about it's one of its kind, first of in India, where we're talking about convergence of design with the emerging technologies like AR, VR, MR, XR.
Okay. Sir, moving on to the next question. What is the latest program that you are offering in your institute, which will help students outperform and stand apart from the crowd?
Yeah, exactly. So that, like I was saying, this is immersive media design, which is a new industry as a globally. It has started a couple of years back as an industry, and in India also as to prepare our design students into this arena, which is something very new. And right now what is happening is people are like, we are surrounded with gadgets, we are surrounded with data, we are surrounded with metadata, we are surrounded with computer networking, IoT. So now in terms of the life, how it is changing, and which is also so many new technologies are coming up. So this field, immersive media, is the future for all designers now. So this is a very much um, important, as well as uh, it's having a lot of future for the students.
Okay, sir, what are the factors that make this program best for the students to opt?
See, we're not talking about just technology. See, technology is technology. Okay, so whatever technology is coming through, it has pros and cons. I mean, nowadays we can't think about, if you without mobile, your life is a little miserable. If someday you forget to bring your mobile in office, you will feel little uncomfortable. So things are happening. There are so many technologies are coming up with IoT and everything. So we are influenced by the technology, but at the same time, we have to understand the as a user. So in this course, actually, we are not just talking about technology. We are talking technology, how user can use the technology in better way. So we are talking, we first try to understand the user, try to understand the persona, and then we try to understand their space, whatever space surrounded by, and then comes to technology. So technology can be anything. It can be simple voice recognition, or it can be simple image recognition, or it can be simple, just some algorithm. But it can be AR, VR, or MR, or XR. So technology comes later. So we are focusing into the user, human centric, and the design, because design is the component where it is required, people how to use the this technology, that only comes from designers. And then later on codings and interaction and everything. So we focus on a very holistic way of teaching. We are focusing on creativity. We focus on the design principles. We're talking about user interaction, uh, user experience, and then comes to the prototyping of the, with technology like AR, VR, and XR. Yeah.
Okay, sir, how does the program ensures that the students are being prepared for the future?
So actually, from the very beginning, we do because it's evolving as a new industry. So a lot of things the students also need to be updated. Students required different kind of skills. This is a course where you have an amalgamation of like 3D modeling. You have you have to also understand how visual narration can be worked out, how video filming, or those aspects also, as well as you have to learn systems thinking, as well as you have to learn the coding, and you have to learn the different software for prototyping. So that's what it makes much more as a robust. And our students are actually very happy to learn all those things, and they keep updating the with the whatever the technologies or whatever the innovations are coming through, and they actually created a lot of creative outputs with using all that.
Okay, sir, moving on to the next question. How did you train yourself and the faculty members to deliver this program to the students?
So, like I was telling you, we have to update ourselves also. So, our faculty also needs to understand the new, whatever the features are coming up, what are the new softwares are coming up. So, we do update ourselves, and we also have a system of gathering different information and we try to disseminate with students, and we try to share with the students.
Okay. Sir, let me just give a brief. How do you tend to build an industry connect with this program?
So it so happened that because I am also basically, had a much longer time when I was in the industry, and I was in the various kind of industry. So fortunately, I have a good connection with the industry people. I have a lot of friends, and we able to create a kind of an ecosystem with the industry, and always see the thing. My logic is obviously whenever you share, you will grow. So whatever we have knowledge, whatever we have as a design input, we have knowledge into the AR, VR, and all. So I keep sharing with industry people.
So, sir, how do you tend to build an industry connect with this program?
Yeah. So it so happened that I'm actually from industry. I've been there for industry for long time, and I was actually like as I said, I was in a different kind of various industry, right from publication to visual effects to web interaction and others. So fortunately, I had built up I have quite a bit of friends in the industry, and that helps me also in terms of like even building up this course. I had taken a lot of suggestions from them, and I do share. I believe in sharing. So whenever you share, you also gain feedback and gain the different perspective, and that helps actually to build up industry relationship. So now I have actually built up a industry relationship, and I do sometimes have online sessions with them, and we showcase our students' work. So that also they can get to know that what our students are capable and what they are doing, and that's how it is growing. So we do have a good relationship with the industry, and it is growing. And I always welcome different kind of industry actually to move into and see how this immersive media design can be helpful to them. So that's how we are growing, and our students also got good placements so far. So that's a very good response from the industry.
Okay, sir. Sir, what are the types of challenges that you have faced while inculcating this program in your curriculum?
Yeah, there are challenges, of course, because first it's a very new industry. Okay, it's yet it is establishing, and it's globally it's quite a nascent stage, we can say. Uh, so you have to make your industry also understand that how a designer can be helpful in this kind of industry, how immersive media design is important to them. Secondly, this industry also required, or this immersive media design required quite a bit of gadgets. There are gadgets like HoloLens, gadgets like Oculus Quest to HTC Vive. So these gadgets are a little bit of expensive nowadays, and to build up for larger students, you need to have a very big setup for all this. So that's a challenge, but we have managed it very well. And we started a very less number, and now we are getting good numbers. But we want to make it very not too many numbers, so that we can manage with our resources. So this is a challenge for any, I think, new discipline, where you have to see how best you can use your resources, and much more in optimizing the resources. Of course, these gadgets are little expensive, so those are little difficulties when you actually deal with this kind of discipline.
Okay. Sir, what are the different types of projects that the students are working on through this program?
So there are various kind of projects. Actually, my emphasis always happens with the concepts, with the narratives, with the what kind of different genres one can work on. So it is, as I said before, also it's not just you do some, technological gimmicks. You can say, like, you can look there, up there, or you can see very wow kind of feel, but how it will be purposeful for mankind. So our students there actually worked on different kind of genres. Like I'll tell you, recently my student worked on the climate change. Now, when we say climate change, nobody can actually realize, like if you talk about global warming, how things are actually affecting our humankind, because you won't realize within your eyes, in front of you, because the changes happens in long, like it will be like 50 years change or 100 years change. You will notice what is happening so drastically. So my students, he has worked out for the ocean and this global warming, and once you see that we can make the feel VR experience, that how it is affecting the human being or the environment. So then you will realize, okay, this is happening, and this is really bad for us as human. So likewise, our students work for the social issues, then they work for environmental, they work for even training, VR trainings or AR trainings, like we have done for the traffic rules training for the children, then for understanding, even for how to do the driving test, you know. So we actually work in very different kind of subjects, very different kind of genres. We do also like simulation projects, which is like war simulations for defense people. They can use those things. We have worked on for our this thing, the finance thing for stock exchange people. So they're very see, and more importantly, also for health sector, our students have worked on health sector, which is a big market actually, and it has come out very nice in terms of virtual as well as AR based program. So they are more like communication and awareness. They're more like you get VR experience through that. So there are various kind of projects students are working on.
Okay. So moving on to the last question of the day. What are the benefits and career options are available after pursuing these courses?
Yeah, so for the career option, you have a gamut of things. I mean, these projects applications are everywhere, and students can find a lot of opportunities, right from, like I said, health sector to even entertainment, even big events, or even for brand promotions, even for the, like, you have want to buy a car. So what our students are creating is like you get a virtual experience how to drive the car, and you can change all the your dashboard, like you want a metallic finish, or you want leather finish, or you want some other color combination. So all customization can be done, and these kind of things are actually day by day things are people are using in their daily life. So as a career, it's a right time for all the students, for design students, to choose immersive media design, and it has a great opportunity, and it is growing, and in different fields, like in education field, in training field, in entertainment, in brand promotion, in simulation, in even strategy making, visualization strategies, for the design planning of the cities. So it has quite a bit of advantage and quite a bit of opportunities. Even people are actually, our students also gamified the things to make it more user friendly to the user, and so very good opportunities are there and great actually.
That's all for today, sir. Thank you for sharing your availability, and it was a wonderful session. As I myself have gained a lot of insights about immersive design. Thank you for sharing your availability. Have a great day, sir.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. And once again, thank you for giving me this opportunity to share it with you.